The way we maneuvered tonight was so beautiful.
Yeah, it
so
was.
beautiful. I mean, just the way we worked the room, I thought it was hot. The way you stepped into the room, what you're wearing tonight, looking like a nice, tall
please.
stick of cinnamon over there. It's crazy.
When, maybe in this episode, I don't know, because I'm behind. When is BELLE'JOLLIE going to wake up and realize that this effeminate male doesn't like her? When is she going to realize that this man loves himself more than he even likes her? He said, I think I look good. Well, what about BELLE'JOLLIE? Did you think she was pretty, or y'all just worked the room, or did you just work the room because you was a part of the group? Married at First Sight, season 20, episode 5. Let's see how much we can get through this morning. Hey, cousins, if you're new here, my name is Janice. Please be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, share this out for me. If you missed our live we did on Saturday or Sunday, shame on you, girl. It's in the link below. Be sure to check that out and let me know what you think about the episode 4. And shout out to my co-host that hosts the show with me on the beautiful Miss Raining Woman. I think I need to link her channel below. I'll link her channel below in that video too. So comment below, let me know what you think, and please, BELLE'JOLLIE, I need you to wake up. I need BELLE'JOLLIE to wake. She's such a beautiful girl. She's so gorgeous. And yes, she does have her whole life ahead of her. I said that in one of my videos. Somebody said, I have her whole life again ahead of her. She's 28. She need to settle down and get married. Yeah, well, this is not it. He's not it. Mecca's not it, ma'am. Mecca is not it. Okay. So let's go back from the beginning. So the episode begins with everyone coming in from the little get together they have. We see Devon and Caitlyn. And you know what I'm thinking about Caitlyn, but I'm not sure yet. I don't think she's attracted to him. I said this in episode 4 that I really do not think Caitlyn is attracted to Devon. And she probably heard me thinking, which is why she said, I like you and I'm attracted to you. I don't think she is. I really do, because she's treating him like, ew, like, I don't even like you, yo. Like, I am so not attracted to you. And I understand that she needs space, but the way she's trying to get away from him, and I just don't think she's attracted to him. And but she doesn't want to say it, because as women, we haven't been free to say, I'm not attracted to you, okay? Not because it's Janice, okay? And I'm going to watch her more, but I just don't think she's attracted to him. I really don't think. So they got back to the room, and he's like, I have to say something. You know, I'm not trying to be smarter than you, but this morning it was an agreement. Like, they agreed we're going to go to the gym together. And she's like, well, you know, I need space. I can't be smaller. I don't want to be around you 24/7. He's like, I don't want to be around you 24/7, but we agreed on this. And she was like, even when in my last relationship, when I lived with somebody, so she was shacking up, she don't want to be with somebody all the time. I just think, Caitlyn, why did you come on the show? Why? You're robbing Devon of a proper experience, and he possibly could have been matched with someone who really wanted to get married. And sadly, I think Caitlyn is the type of girl that likes to be mistreated. She does not like to be treated well, which I keep going back to her daddy, because I'm like, the way the daddy was acting, honey, you would think she's the Virgin Mary. Okay? But I don't know. I don't think she's attracted to him. So we go over to MECCA and BELLE'JOLLIE, and you saw that clip of him talking about she looks like a stick of butter and cinnamon, and they worked the room, and he thought they looked good. He looked good. And I'm like, and he's sitting on one end of the couch. She's sitting on another end. And I'm like, BELLE'JOLLIE, girl, wake up. He don't like you. Okay? He don't like you. Okay? I think if Bernard was sitting on the next side, he would have been all over Bernard. But because it's BELLE'JOLLIE, he don't want to be all over BELLE'JOLLIE. And I'm like, girl, I'm going to need you to wake up and realize that this man don't like you. He don't like his sis. When you gonna get the picture in your head, okay? Then we see Nikki and Sean out, and they're shopping, and she's trying on this beautiful dress. She has a nice body. Oh, me. Whoa, I can't wait to retire because I'm gonna be doing Pilates with Nikki. Honey, I'm gonna be doing all of that. I want to be like Nikki's. I don't know how tiny she is, so let me not say that because I don't want to be tiny, but I'm like, woo, Nikki, honey. Yes, beautiful dress. And Sean was just loving it. And he's twirling her around. And she was like, but I don't want a boob to pop out. And he was like, but I want a boob to pop out. Why, Sean? What you going to do with it? What you going to do with that boob, Sean, if it pops out? So then we see Michelle and Cameron. They did the Mayon ceremony. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe something of her culture. Then we see Adam and Marissa, and she's rubbing his hands around across his leg. And he said, I really like when you do that. And he was like, harder. Hashtag harder. Hashtag harder. And she's like, okay, but later though, okay? And they're kissing and carrying. They're very sexually attracted to each other. But sadly, I just do not think that these two, are going to work. And he's just sucking her tonsils out. Okay, he ain't gonna leave her with no tonsils. Then we go back to Nikki and Sean. They're at dinner, and she looks beautiful. I'm telling you, Nikki, to me, as an older woman, as a 46-year-old, she's absolutely gorgeous. Of course, she spends a lot of money taking care of herself. She invests in herself, in her health and wealth, and exercise and eat wealthy. She takes care of her skin. So, as younger women, we can look at Nikki. Well, I'm older than she is, and see what happens when you take care of yourself. So then, and he has on this shirt with the holes in it. Sean, why did you borrow Nikki's shirt? Give her back her shirt. So then he asks about what's friendship. And, she mentioned how she really appreciates him. And, he's been treating her as a delicate flower. And I'm like, yes, Nikki. Yes, girl. A delicate flower. That's how we should be treated, ladies. So if you are dating a man and he's not treating you like a delicate flower, you already know, girl, he don't care about you, okay? This is why these delusional wives crying later talk about he's mistreating me and abusing me and carrying on. And I'm like, he was doing it all along, girl. You just refuse to say it, okay? So then she talks about how she had a boyfriend at 17. This is why I keep telling y'all. From 17 for 10 years. So that's from 17 to 27. She had the same high school sweetheart boyfriend. She wasted 10 years of her life with a boyfriend. This is why I keep telling you, young girls, do not get into boyfriends and girlfriends situation. So Nikki was a 10 years a girlfriend. Okay. She was young, so we're going to overlook it. But girls, this is what I'm talking about. You don't need to be being in no committed relationship at 17, all your years in college when you should be dating, gathering data, figuring out what it is that you like, who you like, and what you want. Because 5 years later, she's realizing she's outgrown him. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's because he was really 15 years old. Nikki was 22, but her boyfriend was really 15 years old. So yeah, Nikki, because we are more mature than the young man, of course you've outgrown him. You want more for your life, and you was too big for him, and he wanted a simpler woman. This is why, ladies, we do not commit at 17, 18, 19, 20, because you don't know who you are, and you haven't 100% figured out who you are, what you want. So at 22, she realized she's too big for him. At 22, he realized he's too small for her, and he wants a simpler woman. Do you see why we don't do boyfriends and girlfriends over here at the church, girl? She outgrew him. Ladies, your boyfriend. This is why those of y'all who got married, young, 18, 19, your college sweetheart, now you're 35 and 40, you're getting a divorce because you outgrew him. And you've become his mother. So we don't do that. We don't commit. We don't do boyfriends. We do not do girlfriends. We date. We don't commit. Date. I'm telling my son, no, you don't have a girlfriend when he's in high school or college. You know, now in elementary. Oh, do you like me? I like you. Do you like me, Michael? No. You want to be, you have a girlfriend? I don't believe in girlfriends. I don't believe in boyfriends. I believe in husband and wife, and I am not ready at this moment. So until I am ready, I am going to date multiple people to figure out what I like, because I might just be too big for you. And that was an issue with me. I was too big for the guys that was pushing on me in the church. My husband fits perfectly well. Sean whining and crying, talking about, oh, you know, I've never really had anyone to care about me and provide. I cannot stand when a man mentioned the word provide for me. If you're not talking about providing for your wife and your children, do not mention that word. Do not open your broke, dusty lips talking about a woman is never provide for me. But we know Sean likes to be provided for, spanked, tied up. So Nikki felt a little emotional for him, and, you know, so they've only been married for 4 days, and, you know, Nikki is trying her best. I really do appreciate Nikki trying. I wish Caitlyn would put in some kind of effort and try like Nikki is trying. So then we see Michelle and Cameron. They're on a date. And he lives in Portland, not Seattle. He asks, how does she feel about that? He's a college basketball player, and he has to move around. And how does she feel about moving around? And she wants to stay close to Seattle. She likes Seattle more than Portland. She wants to stay close to her family and when they're having kids. And we already know, this is, to me, man, for you dating for marriage, you already know the Asians and the Hispanics, they love to stay with the mamas, okay? Especially the Asians. They all live together in one house. I could never, okay? Not me. I don't want nobody living here other than me and my husband and my kids. She mentioned that she is 34. did that information miss me? Because I'm like, I don't remember Michelle being 34. I guess because she talked about having the thing at 26. So at 34, my heart goes out to her because I met my husband at 34 and I was very healthy. I didn't have any challenges. But for her, she talks about she's going to have surgery again. She's basically ready to have kids right now. And Cameron is like, I need to spend some time with my wife, which is what you should do, right? You should try to spend some time with your wife. I wanted to spend a year with my husband. My doctor was like, no, you need to get pregnant right away. I had to beg and plead for my doctor to give me some birth control. She gave it to me for 6 months and wanted us to try. So I waited until the January of the following year to start trying. And, you know, maybe if I listened to her, maybe we would have had another baby, because by the time we was ready to try for a second child, we had some challenges with my husband. So I hate this. I really do hate this for Cameron and Michelle, especially. Michelle is on a time clock because she's 34, and Cameron is feeling rushed into she needs to have a baby now, and he's not. This is just a horrible situation for them both. And I hate this for them, because Michelle, you probably should not come unmarried at first sight to get married, because you're trying to get married and have a baby like today. And Cameron needs time to kind of decide, do I want to spend the rest of my life with you and have a baby with you? I hate this. I really do hate this for them. Then we see the couples meeting up to I gotta make a note here, 24. To the pool, and I'm like, I have never seen so many flat booties in my whole life. Not that I'm looking at the booties, but I'm just saying, it's like, my God, flat like a pancake. Where are the black girls? Come on, black girls. Okay, BELLE'JOLLIE was out there, but she was covered up. And where's Nikki? I didn't see Nikki in this scene. Okay. So the group meet up at the pools, and Felipe is talking, and he said he's only been pretty for 3 years. No, you're not. You still ugly. Okay? Hunchback of Notre Dame. Okay? And he said to Nick, you must have been good looking your whole life. And Nick said he was a little nerdy, right? Because that's the one that went to MIT. He was a little nerdy. Somebody needs to tell Felipe, go get your money back, okay? So the guys, they're at the pool, they're talking. Adam put on his swim socks, and they're joking like, why is he putting on a swim sock? And he basically say, you never know when you're going to get a football or something, and he don't want to slip and slide. The girls are joking that he has foot fungus, but no, he really doesn't. We hear BELLE'JOLLIE look over at MECCA with his shredded beef. What's the meat you use to make spaghetti? No, is that the one? I know my husband used turkey. But anyways, that's how Mecca's chest looks. Shave it off, okay? BELLE'JOLLIE's over there talking about he's so fine. That's a problem. You think he's so fine, girl, and he's not thinking like that about you. He's basically friend zoned her, in my opinion. So the guys are over there talking about, do you kiss? Do y'all make out? Felipe like, yeah. We kiss every day. We make out every day. And I'm like, use a lie. Tori must be desperate for something, because I don't know how you could do. I don't know. Courtney and Caitlyn with their flat behind is over there complaining about their men. And I'm like, why don't you go and talk to them? Like, these are the things you should be talking to your husbands about, and not whining and complaining about about them to each other. About they want quality time. I don't want quality. I like my space. I don't like my space. Courtney talk about, I feel like I'm in quarantine. There's nothing else to talk about. I want the light to come on for Courtney this season. Courtney, I need the light to come on for you because you are so girl. Well, is she a blonde? I need the light to come on. Why did y'all, you, Courtney and Caitlyn, why did y'all come unmarried at first sight? So then we go over to Nick, and he said they are in the friend zone. And I'm like, yeah, I would be in the friend zone with Courtney too. She's like a cactus. You can't. Courtney's like a man in a woman's body, a cactus. Yeah, I would friend zone her too, Nick. I'm on Nick's side this time. Though, is Courtney trying to play it safe because she's not sure about Nick being here for the right reasons? Or is she not really attracted to him because he's not handy? Even though she said, I have to be stimulated intellectually. Well, you don't, of all the men sitting there, I think Nick is the smartest one. I mean, he went to MIT. So I'm wondering, is Courtney not attracted to Nick, or is she playing it safe? Granted, I can't be attracted to a non-intellectual man. Like, my man has to be brilliant. If he's not, I don't find him attractive. So I'm wondering if Courtney doesn't find Nick attractive because he's not a handyman. It's possible. Or is she playing it safe? She's not going. I got to start looking out for my van because when my daughter van came, she had a nosebleed and I had to, play Dr. Mom, and I was going to drop her off, and the driver was like, no, I'll come back and get her. I'll come back and get her. Like, thank you, girl. Thank you. So then we see Adam talking to Nick. Adam and Marissa's doing great. They're really sexually and physically attracted to each other. They're talking, and doing all of those things. And Adam asked Mecca, what is their biggest problem? He said his biggest problem is he's allowing her to lead. Mecca's not a man, y'all. What man is allowing his woman to heal unless he's a beta male, effeminate, or just don't like her? And I really think Mecca do not like BELLE'JOLLIE. Then he said, I can tell she really likes me. BELLE'JOLLIE, you need to take my class, girl. Okay? Take my class. Mecca says, but he's been trying to show that he's interested, smacks her booty when she walks by him. And he basically gave her the go ahead to, initiate. He hasn't initiated anything because he don't like your girl. So then we see Courtney over here complaining to Tori, and I'm like, please get her off the show. Even though I'm trying to help me out in the comments, cousin. This is going to be it because my time is running out. Is it that Courtney doesn't like him, is not attracted to him, or is she trying to play safe without letting us know she's trying to play safe? And she's telling her that he's a slow burn. She's a slow burn, and she doesn't want to cuddle up in bed or anything like that. I think she doesn't like him, which is fine with me because we're not sure if Nick is here for the right reason, because it's like, I've always wanted to be married. Well, no, for the last 2 or 3 years, I've wanted to be married, and, I have to try to make this work, and we need to get out of the friend zone and, try to get, sexually attracted. I think Courtney doesn't like Nick, and I'm okay with that because we're not sure if Nick is here for the right reason. What do y'all think? Do you think Courtney doesn't like Nick, or is she trying to play it safe without playing it safe? Which one do you think it is? Let me know in the comments. Hashtag safe, SAFE. Let's see who watched till the end. Hashtag safe. I love you guys. I have to run. Yes, I know. I haven't been doing a whole video, but girl, I'm tired. I haven't been getting up, but I love you. I adore you. Let me know what you think about this. I'll be in the comments today. Mwah! Talk to you later. Bye, guys.